Have you ever wondered how some people are making fortunes overnight while others are left confused, staring at charts full of numbers they can't understand? Well, today we're diving into the mysterious, thrilling, and sometimes terrifying world of cryptocurrency. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how it works, but you might even see why it could completely change the future of money. And believe me, the story behind this digital revolution is full of suspense, drama, and opportunities that most people don't even realize exist. Cryptocurrency isn't just another financial trend. It's a radical shift in how we think about money, value, and security. Unlike traditional currency, which is controlled by governments and banks, cryptocurrencies operate on a decentralized network. That means no single person, company, or government is in charge. Everything runs on a technology called blockchain, a digital ledger that records every single transaction ever made. Imagine a notebook that everyone in the world can see, but no one can erase or tamper with. That's blockchain, and it's the foundation of every cryptocurrency, from Bitcoin to Ethereum and beyond. But here's the catch. While this sounds secure and futuristic, the crypto world is also a minefield. Prices can skyrocket in hours and collapse in minutes. Some investors have become millionaires overnight, while others have lost everything in a single bad trade. And that roller coaster thrill is exactly why millions of people are jumping into crypto, sometimes without fully understanding the risks. So the question is, are you ready to ride this digital wave? Let's rewind to 2009. This is when Bitcoin, the very first cryptocurrency, was born. Its creator, a mysterious figure known only as Satoshi Nakamoto, promised a currency that could operate independently of banks and governments. Back then, one Bitcoin was worth less than $1. Fast forward to today, and a single Bitcoin can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Think about it. Digital money created in someone's garage, with no physical form, now rivals traditional assets like gold and real estate. That's not just fascinating, it's revolutionary. Bitcoin opened the door, but it wasn't the end of the story. Soon after, Ethereum appeared, introducing smart contracts, self-executing agreements written directly into code. This wasn't just a new currency, it was the foundation of an entirely new digital economy. Suddenly, people weren't just trading coins. They were building decentralized applications, or dApps, that could disrupt entire industries. From finance to gaming to social media, Ethereum allowed innovation that no traditional bank could touch. So how does cryptocurrency actually work? At its core, it's about cryptography and trust. Each transaction is verified by a network of computers solving complex mathematical puzzles. This process, known as mining, confirms transactions and rewards miners with new coins. There are no physical wallets, everything exists digitally. Your private key is your identity and access to your money. Lose it, and your digital fortune could vanish forever. That's why security is not just important, it's essential in the crypto world. Trading cryptocurrency is unlike anything you've seen in traditional finance. Stock markets are predictable in comparison. Crypto is driven by hype, speculation, and sometimes sheer emotion. A single tweet from a billionaire can send a coin's price skyrocketing or plummeting. And because the crypto market never sleeps, opportunities and risks exist 24/7. Some people make millions overnight, while others lose everything in hours. It's thrilling, addictive, and dangerous. A perfect storm that attracts risk-takers and dreamers alike. Decentralization is the secret weapon of cryptocurrency. By removing banks and intermediaries, crypto creates a financial system that's more transparent, faster, and often cheaper. Every transaction is public and traceable, yet users can remain anonymous. This balance of transparency and privacy is what makes crypto both powerful and controversial. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, takes this further, allowing people to borrow, lend, and trade without ever relying on traditional financial institutions. It's financial freedom in its purest form, but it's also a legal gray area in many countries. Then came NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. Suddenly, digital art, music, and even tweets could be bought, sold, and owned uniquely. NFTs created entire digital economies where ownership is verifiable and scarcity exists online. Some NFT collections sold for millions, attracting attention from celebrities, investors, and even mainstream media. Critics called it a bubble, while enthusiasts claimed it was the next frontier of creative ownership. Either way, NFTs revealed the boundless potential of cryptocurrency beyond just coins. It could revolutionize how we view property, art, and value itself. But let's not ignore the risks. Cryptocurrency is volatile and unpredictable. Prices can swing 20% or more in a single day. Scams and hacks are rampant. Exchanges can collapse, wallets can be stolen, and projects can disappear overnight. This is the digital Wild West. The excitement is real, but so is the danger. And for every story of overnight wealth, there are countless stories of devastating losses. That's why anyone entering the crypto world must approach it with caution, knowledge, and strategy. Despite the risks, adoption is growing rapidly. More businesses accept crypto for payments, from online stores to local cafes. Some countries are exploring central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, that integrate blockchain into national economies. Cryptocurrency isn't just an investment anymore. It's becoming part of everyday life. The question isn't whether crypto will survive, it's how it will reshape the world economy and our daily transactions. The future of cryptocurrency is full of possibilities. Some experts predict that digital currencies could eventually replace traditional money. Others warn of massive market crashes waiting to happen. One thing is certain: blockchain, DeFi, and digital assets are here to stay. Governments, banks, and corporations are already investing heavily in understanding and leveraging this technology. The next few years could see cryptocurrencies becoming as normal as using a debit card, or as chaotic as the dot-com bubble. Your actions today could determine whether you ride the wave or watch it pass by. One of the most fascinating aspects of crypto isn't technology, it's human psychology. Fear of missing out, or FOMO, drives people to invest without fully understanding the risks. Panic can trigger mass sell-offs, while hype can inflate values to unrealistic heights. Successful crypto investors understand the psychology of the market. They don't chase trends blindly. They analyze, strategize, and plan long-term. In fact, patience and knowledge are more valuable than luck in the crypto world. Getting started in cryptocurrency can seem overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Start small. Learn the fundamentals, choose reputable exchanges, and secure your digital wallet. Diversify your portfolio and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Most importantly, educate yourself continuously. The more you understand blockchain, coins, and market trends, the better equipped you'll be to make decisions. And always question hype. Often, the best opportunities are hidden where the crowd hasn't yet noticed. Now, here's a question that haunts everyone in the crypto space. Is cryptocurrency a bubble, or is it the future of money? Some argue that Bitcoin's rapid rise is unsustainable, while others believe blockchain technology will revolutionize finance globally. The truth is, no one can predict the future with certainty. But one fact remains undeniable. Crypto is no longer a niche interest. It's mainstream, global, and unstoppable. Ignoring it might mean missing out on one of the biggest financial revolutions in history. Let's take a moment to imagine a world fully embracing cryptocurrency. Transactions could be instant, borderless, and secure. No more waiting for bank approvals or paying high fees for international transfers. DeFi platforms could allow anyone, anywhere, to earn interest, borrow, or lend without intermediaries. NFTs could redefine ownership of digital property, art, and even intellectual property. In this future, financial power shifts from institutions to individuals. It's exciting, it's disruptive, and it's closer than you think. But change rarely comes without friction. Governments and regulators are scrambling to understand and control cryptocurrency. Some countries have embraced it, while others have banned or restricted its use. Exchanges face scrutiny, and new laws are being drafted daily. This tug-of-war between innovation and regulation is part of what makes cryptocurrency so unpredictable and so thrilling. Another layer of intrigue comes from the global impact of crypto. In countries with unstable economies, cryptocurrencies provide a lifeline. People can protect their wealth from inflation, access global markets, and participate in financial systems previously unavailable to them. In other parts of the world, crypto is a speculative playground where fortunes are made and lost at lightning speed. This duality is what makes cryptocurrency not just a financial tool, but a social and political phenomenon. Now let's talk about the role of major players in the crypto world. Billionaires, tech giants, and institutional investors are increasingly getting involved. Some invest quietly, while others use social media to influence the market dramatically. Even traditional banks are exploring blockchain to streamline payments and reduce costs. This convergence of old and new money is creating a fascinating and sometimes chaotic market environment. For everyday investors, it's both an opportunity and a challenge. Understanding the big picture can be just as important as following individual coins. One of the most underestimated aspects of cryptocurrency is community. Crypto projects thrive because of strong, passionate communities. Developers, investors, and enthusiasts contribute to platforms, improve technology, and spread awareness. In many ways, the success of a coin depends as much on its community as on its technology. This creates a sense of ownership, excitement, and sometimes even loyalty that traditional finance rarely inspires. Participating in these communities can provide insights, early opportunities, and a front-row seat to innovation. Now let's touch on strategy. Many beginners enter the crypto world chasing quick profits. While that can work sometimes, it's risky. Long-term strategies like hodling, holding coins for years, and diversification often yield more consistent results. Researching projects, understanding tokenomics, and evaluating teams behind coins can make the difference between success and failure. Crypto isn't gambling. It's investing in the future of money, but it requires knowledge, patience, and discipline. So where do you go from here? Start by learning. Watch videos like this, read white papers, join communities, and follow credible sources. Experiment with small amounts to understand wallets, exchanges, and transactions. Track trends, but don't be controlled by fear or hype. The more informed you are, the better decisions you'll make, and the less likely you'll fall victim to scams or bad timing. Here's a truth that's often overlooked. Cryptocurrency is as much about mindset as technology. Understanding risk, embracing innovation, and staying adaptable are crucial. The market will change, regulations will evolve, and technology will advance. Those who succeed will be the ones who can think critically, act decisively, and adapt quickly. It's a mental game as much as a financial one. Now here's the ultimate question. Will you watch from the sidelines and wonder what could have been, or will you take the leap, learn, and potentially reshape your financial future? Cryptocurrency isn't just money. It's a movement, a technology, and an opportunity rolled into one. Some will miss out, some will gain, and some will ride the wave into a future that seems almost science fiction today. Before we finish, I want to hear from you. Are you a believer, a skeptic, or just curious? Drop a comment below. Your thoughts might spark a conversation that changes someone else's perspective. And if you want to stay ahead in this fast-moving world, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because knowledge in the crypto world isn't just power, it can be profit, security, and freedom. Remember, cryptocurrency is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a revolution. It's a risk. It's a chance to be part of something bigger than yourself. Understanding it, respecting it, and approaching it wisely can open doors that traditional finance can't. The choice is yours, but opportunities like this don't wait forever. So, will you take the first step into the world of digital currency today, or will you let it pass by? The future is being written in blocks on a chain that stretches across the globe. And right now, you're part of the story just by being here. Dive in, explore, and who knows? You might not just watch history, you might make it.